Well, as long as we actually fight properly, instead of not blocking, we can do it. Also, there's like a fireball scroll here and some arrows, which is nice. Yeah, as long as I'm not dumb, I can win this without magic. Well, being able to crit would also be nice. But yeah, he had a sword. That's 40 points of damage. And then he had what was it? Well, he probably had something like 40 health, 40 strength. So yeah, if he crits, he basically one-shots me. You just need 1,000 to level up. Okay. Why, you loafer? No, wait, that's a bandit. Oh, good. Goody, good, good. You didn't crit me there. Aha! Could have been a little bit better, but we did good. Some sheepskins, very nice. Some raw steel in a satchel. And a chest. Okay, right, left, left, right. Some boats, some ham, an axe. Okay, who can teach me strength here? I don't think the blacksmith is gonna teach me strength if I'm not his apprentice. Laris. Oh, I forgot about Laris. That's true. And I think we can, even without being in the militia, I think we can still learn from the guy who trains there in the courtyard. Can we like jump on top of this? Oh, no, 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 no. We'll jump like here, thank you. I don't think we can jump into the water from here. And I think there's like a lizard down there. But maybe if I go... No! Wait a second, I can probably still use the bug from Gothic 1. No. Okay, we can't block in the air. No, that's not good enough. Hmm. Yeah, there's like a lizard down there. Maybe? No, I'm still probably gonna die from going there. But maybe if I drop down here. Oh, really? You're gonna do me like this, game? What if I just jump like this? Aha! We smart. We are smart goblins. Very nice. Okay, if I remember right, there should be something at the end of this area here. I don't remember. Was it a piece of ore? Could be. Some bolts. Yes, there is a lump of ore. Not that we need it, but it's kind of expensive. So it kind of makes sense to sell it. Don't think old coins actually are worth anything. Also, the bolts are probably more precious than the old coins. Good. Laras! Are you gonna put me there? That's fine. At least I didn't die. I'm gonna sell the ore piece, because I'm never gonna learn anything about blacksmithing, because I don't need to. Oi, what's up, Mr. Fisherman?
Hey. You're a fisherman?
Now, how did you ever guess that? Can't you simply leave me alone?
No, I can't.
Don't take it personally, but I haven't been too happy lately. It's that militia.
What's your problem with the militia?
Trouble with the militia?
Those bastards keep coming here and taking whatever they want. Last week, they made off with my entire catch. It's for a good cause, they said. I know that everybody's got to fend for himself since the farmers have stopped trading. And of course, sometimes people just go hungry. Small wonder that they're snatching the fish from right under my nose. But if they keep doing this, I won't even have enough to feed myself.
Have you talked to the paladins about this?
Are you joking? Do you really think they'd be interested if a poor devil like me has his problems with the militia?
Maybe.
Maybe I can help you.
I don't know. I suppose you'd have to know somebody from the militia who has connections to the paladins.
Well, I could just talk to Andre.
The paladins will hardly buy the fish from me.
I shall see what I can do. So, how are the fish biting?
I've seen better times. Too little to live on, too much to die.
Okay, we can pick up some fish, because why not? We can also pick up a clam. We can potentially find a pearl, but I don't know what the whether the actual chance to get a pearl is. It's probably not really random though. It's probably something like, oh, after the 5th one you get a pearl, or maybe the first one. Let's see. Where are they? Yeah, the first one gives you a pearl, and all of the other ones give you meat. Oh hey, we got a pearl from this one too. Okay, I'm not gonna complain about it. Not gonna complain at all. Maybe it is random. That's terrible. I don't know what it is, but it's terrible. Okay, Laris. You need to give me some strength.
Hey!
Oh, I'm gonna do small dance. Let's not do a small dance.
Hey, you!
Hey, you! Can you teach me stuff?
Can you teach me something?
Sure. I can help you become stronger and more dexterous if you like.
Yeah, I want to become stronger.
Teach me something.
Good. Your strength has increased.
We don't need to optimize yet.
Listen to the wrong people.
We can take off this belt now, and we can equip this one, so we have more defenses. And we don't have to bother with the pike too much.
Let's wait and see what happens.
Okay, we need to do a few things now.
Learn anything from me. Better watch out.
I don't think I need to talk to Penny yet. And I'm not strong enough for other stuff. That's fine, that's fine. Let's talk to Bennett. I think that was his name, yeah? Harrods. Who's Bennett? There was a Bennett, wasn't there?
Wait a minute. I'm looking for work.
I could use a new apprentice. Brian will have finished his apprenticeship soon, and then he'll leave the city.
Where will
Are
you
you
go?
good for anything?
If you mean, do I know blacksmith's work?
No, that's not what I meant. Sooner or later, the orcs are going to lay siege to the city, and then the only men who will count will be those who are in a position to defend our city. And I won't take on anyone as an apprentice who will disgrace me by fleeing the city with the women and the good-for-nothings, instead of holding the fort here with the men.
I'm not a good for nothing.
I'm not a good for nothing.
Those are big words. Can you back them up with big deeds?
What are you getting at?
Bring me an orc's weapon. Orcs have been seen near the city. With a bit of luck, you won't have to search for long.
Look.
If you manage to bring one down, I'll take you on as an apprentice, provided the other masters agree.
Let's talk again about that orc thing.
What?
Your orc is as good as dead.
Good. Then stop wasting your breath and let your deeds speak for themselves.
But I have the orc weapon. Oh yeah, I got it.
I've got the orc weapon you wanted.
200,
Show me.
nice.
It's been a while since I've had a weapon like this in my hands. I was a soldier back in the Orc War. Those were tough times, I can tell you. I didn't think you could do it.
Wait, if
I'm
the orc war
impressed.
has passed, what war is this now? I want a different master though.
Can I sign on as an apprentice with a different master?
You're a good man. I'll give you my approval. Brian will still be here for a while, and a strong lad to take his place will turn up in time.
Wait, if I ask him,
Hey, you!
is he gonna
What do
agree?
you want?
When can I start as your apprentice?
We can really use a man around here who can beat an orc. As far as I'm concerned, you can start here right away. As for the other masters, good old Thorben just
Yeah,
wants
I
you
know.
get the
I know how
blessing
to
of the
optimize
gods.
the
I think that's a good idea.
learning points.
Vosper tried to talk me out of it. I had a brief in the end, as usual, and Mateo.
Yeah, this is
means
just-
you have the approval of 4. Are you ready?
Good.
Okay, we don't have Torben's approval yet. Oh wait, or do we have his approval because we were a good person? Doesn't matter. I'm fine with not being a good person. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, because what it should do is, it shouldn't really care. If you have 29 strength, you use 5, you want to learn 5 strength, it should take 1 to get to 30, and then 8 to get to 38. Because that's how it's supposed to work. And it's kind of an exploit to be able to do more. We have a lot of money. So we are gonna do these things.
Adanas be with you.
Also,
Who are
Vatras.
you?
I am Vatras, a servant of Adanas, the guardian of the divine and earthly equilibrium. What can I do for you?
Well, I got a letter for you.
Here, I've got a letter for you.
For me? Indeed. This is an important message you're bringing me. I wonder how you got hold of this letter.
It was given me. It was given to me by Cavalorn.
I got it from Cavalorn, the hunter.
Oh, we didn't lie.
Where is he?
He told me to tell you he couldn't make it and is headed for the meeting point. Whatever he meant by that.
I see that you have gained Cavalorn's trust. That speaks in your favor.
Tell me about the Ring of Water.
And why would I do that?
Cause Cavalorn sent me.
Cavalorn sent me to you.
And what did he tell you?
He said you're in dire need of more good people.
Aha. So, you want to join us, son?
I'm not your son.
I want to join the Ring of Water.
You do? Well, that means you have already fulfilled the first requirement.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, there must be someone among us who trusts you. Otherwise, you wouldn't even know about it. But I know nothing about you at all.
What do you want to know?
Well, you could tell me where you come from and why you have come to the city.
I carry an important message for the leader of the Paladins.
What is this message?
Dragons are coming.
A large army is gathering as we talk, led by dragons and determined to conquer the country.
Dragons? You speak of beings which until now have only been mentioned in legends. How do you know this?
Zardas told me.
Zardas, the magician, told me. He sent me to warn the Paladins.
The magician.
necromancer.
Necromancer.
So he lives, and he sent you. Who are you really?
I'm the guy who destroyed the barrier.
I'm a former convict from the penal colony of Corinus.
Good. Let us summarize.
Oh,
You are
that
a
was
former
German for a
prisoner
second there.
Who has been told by Zardas, the necromancer, that dragons have come to conquer the country. And you have come to report this to the Paladins. That all sounds rather fantastic, but I cannot perceive that you are lying to me. Therefore, I must assume that your motives are honorable.
Very
I
honorable.
want to give you a chance to join the Ring of Water.
Nice. So what do I have to do?
What must I do in order to join the ring?
Know that you take on great responsibility by joining the ring.
Uh-huh.
I do not let just anyone join who comes to us and asks. If you want to join the ring, you will have to prove that you act like one of us.
And that means...
Before we let a young man join our ranks, he must have done a great deed for the ring. Only then can I begin to consider letting you help preserve the balance of forces on this island.
I have vanquished the Sleeper. Isn't that a great enough deed?
My ears hear many a tale these days, including the story about the banning of the beast called the Sleeper. I have not heard that this was achieved by a single man, although your eyes tell me that you are convinced you did this. That confuses me slightly, but I cannot be sure that my senses might not deceive me sometimes.
I have freed many people. That's not a good idea, because I freed many prisoners and murderers. What should I do?
So what would be an appropriate deed that might convince you?
Corinus is facing a great enigma these days. The number of people missing from the town seems to increase almost daily. If you can explain to me what happened to them, you shall have your place within the Ring of Water. However,
Yes?
you should take your message to the Paladins first. I consider it a matter of utmost importance. Talk to Lord Hagen.
So yeah, we can't do this until chapter 2. That's totally fine.
About those missing people.
Yes?
Where should I start looking for them?
Most of those people disappeared down by the harbor. That's probably where you should start your search.
Let me tell you what I know.
What have you found out?
Nothing important so far.
Okay, I need a blessing though.
I'm asking your blessing.
Why should I give you my blessing, stranger?
I want to start an apprenticeship with one of the masters in the lower part of town.
Go with the blessing of Adanos, my son.
Okay.
Wait, I'd like you to do me a little favor. Go down to the harbor. You'll find a man there named Laris. Give him this ornament, and tell him that it needs to be returned. He'll know what to do with it.
We are gonna do it, but for now we're kind of really weak. How much do I need to level up? I don't need much. Let's get the blessing from this guy. And go back to Torben. That should enable me to
What can I
get 100
do
experience.
For you? Are you seeking spiritual comfort? Do you want to direct a prayer to our Lord Enos, or donate some gold for his church?
He sounds like one of those American television prophet guys. Have you accepted Jesus in your heart? Yeah, I need a blessing.
I've come to get your blessing.
That's good. That's good. Then you will probably want to donate gold to the Holy Church of Enos, won't you?
Actually, I wanted your blessing so I can sign on as an apprentice in the lower part of town.
But my son, without a modest donation to the church, it is impossible for me to bless you. How else can I be certain of your good intentions toward the Holy Church of Enos?
Okay, how much do you usually take?
So, how much does a donation usually run to here?
Well, that depends on what percentage you want to give, son. Let me see how much you brought. You have more than 100 gold pieces. The Lord says give if you have. The church accepts your generous
Wait, you just take my money?
I bless you in the name of Enos, for he is light and
He took
righteousness.
50 gold pieces just like that. You ding-dong. Well, we did get the blessings. Let's go to Torben. Tell him that we did the thing. Then we still have to talk to Constantino. We want to finish his mission before we join Bospa. And we still need a lot of money because we're gonna give him some plants, but then we're gonna have to buy back a lot of them, which is kind of unfortunate. Oi!
Hey! How about your approval, Master?
Has Vatras given you his blessing?
Yes.
Yes.
And did you also get the blessing of a priest of Enos?
Yes, I did.
Then you shall have my blessing as well. No matter what path you decide to take pride in doing a good job, my boy.
Okay. So we did get a level up. It would be nice if I could actually learn pickpocketing, but we don't have to do it now. I think I'm just gonna learn this after I do everything that I need to do. Basically, I want to have at least 75 points of two-handed and about 90 points of strength. I do wanna learn two-handed weapons though. So who's gonna teach me two-handed weapons?
And so he bade Enos to leave a part of his power in his realm.
Wolfgar in the barracks. Okay.
If the beast should return. And Enos, in his wisdom,
We're gonna take it to 25%. That's gonna be quite good. Because right now we have woods. 45. So we do, on average, with a normal hit, we do 4.5 points of damage. That's bad. So we do 5. And with the crits, we do 45. So my average damage is 9 right now. It's kind of weak. Especially considering that we still have to get through someone's armor. Wolfgar. I really like the heavy guard armor though. It looks really cool. I think it looks cooler than what the guard armor looks like in Gothic 1.
How's your duty?
Oh, these boys swing their swords like farmers. But when I'm done with them, every single one of them will be a tough, hard bastard.
Can you also train me in sword fighting?
Lord Andre has ordered that we train everyone who is in a position to defend the city. But that's only true for combat training. All other kinds of training are reserved for the militia. Can you at least halfway handle a weapon?
I think so.
All right, you can start when you're ready.
Your favorite armor is the light mercenary one. It looks appropriate for a wandering adventurer. The light mercenary one is basically the same as a rogue from Gothic 1, right? Or is it different?
What are the advantages of one- or two-handed weapons?
Quite simple. With a one-handed weapon, you're faster. That can be a considerable advantage in battle. Two-handed weapons are more ponderous. You have to fight with foresight, but you can do a lot more damage when you're hit.
Mm-hmm.
Where should I start, with one-handed or two-handed weapons?
There's some bandits in Gothic 2 wearing the same armor.
If
Okay.
you specialize in only one type of weapon, you automatically learn the other at the same time. If, for instance, you're good at fighting with one-handed swords, but still a beginner with two-handed weapons, your two-handed skills will go up as well whenever you train with a one-hander. In that case, the training is more exhausting than if you train with both types of weapons. Just start and you'll soon see what I'm talking about.
Okay. Let me just do a small calculation. Okay, this is close enough. So basically, if we get our two-handed weapon to 25%, we're gonna go from like about how much damage on average do we do right now? About 9. A little bit less than 9. But we're gonna go up to about 15. That's pretty nice. I'm just eyeballing it for the time being, because 75% of the time we're gonna be doing 4.5 damage. But 25% of the time, we're going to be doing 45 damage. Okay, teach me.
Let's begin.
For now, we don't have to do much, because we're not reaching 30 yet. Next level, though, I'm going to invest 4 points into two-handed and then 5 points. I'm going to have 1 leftover point, but that's okay. Because I can use that 1 leftover point to actually learn to make a potion from Ignaz. Very nice. Very nice. So next, what I'm gonna do is, next level we are gonna get to 34 points over two-handed. We're gonna get that 1 point to learn a basic essence of healing. And then I'm gonna want to increase my strength a little bit. Not sure how much. Probably also until 34. Just to be able to equip a weapon. A two-handed weapon that's decent. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, more or less.